Unleash the serpent. What is a serpent? Does the serpent think? Is the serpent driven by mind thoughts or the patterning of the conditioned mind? The serpent is intuitive knowing, free of thought, in touch with the divine creator within. The serpent ebbs and flows effortlessly, driven by its internal instinctual knowing. It is guided by the intuitive wisdom of the divine. It just is. This is my goal, to be like the serpent. When I catch my mind going into the loops, I repeat this mantra, unleash the serpent. It helps me get control over the thoughts and return to the flow. I'm ebbing and flowing at times with the serpent's power, with the fluidity of the serpent, which is free, effortless, guided by its knowing, being in true resonance without thinking. I am able to sustain this frequency for points in time, but then I slip back into the conditioned mind. This is the masculine and feminine energies that exist in all beings, the doing and the being, the giver and the receiver, the yin and the yang, the right and the left brain, willful intent versus fluid peace and knowing. I have mastered the masculine energy in this lifetime over and over again. I have given myself great resistance in my life experiences in order to explore and activate my inner strength. I can get through and rise above anything. I know that about me. I have an inner strength that is rock solid. But I am still mastering the feminine energy, the effortless allowance, free of mind loops, free of willful control. The experiences that rattle my being are signposts telling me I need to make both energetic streams, male and female, mind and heart, coalesce and meld together. Moving to Hawaii has helped me to hone in on the coalesced energy streams. Hawaii, the land where the goddess dwells, is sacred feminine energy, and you learn very quickly that the flow is the only way to go. Shaka. The Hawaiian shaka is a gesture that embodies the coalesced male and female mind-heart energy. It is the traditional greeting in Hawaii, and you make it with your hand by curling your 3 middle fingers while extending your thumb and little finger out loosely. It means hang loose, take it easy. You can't be throwing the shaka around if you're all aggro and uptight. This is not the Hawaiiana way of spreading aloha. In an effort to hang loose, I decided to say yes to my first invite I received when I moved to Hawaii. I was invited to go to happy hour in the middle of the day, something I never do. Plus, I rarely drink alcohol. I questioned the surf instructor about it being happy hour because it was only 1 p.m., and he said, "It's always happy hour here." So I went. Well, I wasn't enlightened in hanging loose. Having a spontaneous drink in the middle of the day just made me tired and wanting to take a nap on the beach. This is how we aren't productive, I said to myself, New York fully in effect. As I was leaving happy hour and getting into my car, he asked me if I burned. I responded, "No, I tan," with a smile and left. It wasn't until months later when I realized what he was actually asking me. Do I burn herb, marijuana, bud, or pot? It took me a while to get the feel for the locals and the pigeon speak. Oh well, I'll have to find another way to hang loose. So not every time I try to be like the serpent and flow with my heart energy does it lend to an amazing spiritual awakening. If the flow isn't authentic, it won't lead you down your spiritual path. It might just lead you to take a nap on the beach in the middle of the day. Message from the Council of 13 Indigenous Grandmothers. As you move through these changing times, be easy on yourself and be easy on one another. You are at the beginning of something new. You are learning a new way of being. You will find that you are working less in the yang modes that you are used to. You will stop working so hard at getting from point A to point B the way you have in the past, but instead will spend more time experiencing yourself in the whole and your place in it. Instead of traveling to a goal out there, you will voyage deeper into yourself. Your mother's grandmother knew how to do this. Your ancestors from long ago knew how to do this. They knew the power of the feminine principle, and because you carry their DNA in your body, this wisdom, this way of being is within you. Call on it, call it up, invite your ancestors in. As the yang-based habits and the decaying institutions on our planet begin to crumble, look up. A breeze is stirring. Feel the sun on your wings.